Hey, Macarena. That was my favorite part. Oh, you're not even gonna say hi? You're gonna come into my living room, you're not even gonna say hi. Hi, Mike. I have a question about how to handle a friendship that I'm unsure about. Being the new year, I'm pretty sure that many people, along with myself, want clean slates in their relationship and friendships. I know what you're saying, but I don't think I get that anymore. Whenever somebody tells me about their resolutions or wanting a clean slate, I'm always like, why did you have to wait till January 1st? Is it because it's a Friday? What were you doing last week? I am unsure of whether or not I should cut this person out of my life. He and I have been friends for a couple years now, and through the majority of 2014 and 2015, we had romantic feelings for each other. And there it is. Around September of last year, he started to act very distant. He had many excuses as to why he disappeared. Cue your reasons versus answers video. This would be a great time for an annotation, such as his health, work, and school. While all these reasons may be true, it still doesn't give him an excuse why he can't text or call me occasionally. As we all know, everyone is attached to their phones. Keep this in mind. I'll say this. You can't just flip a switch from kissing to friends. You're gonna wanna not talk to each other for a little while. Always. While he and I really don't have feelings for each other anymore, are you sure about that? Are you sure about just your feelings, or are you sure about everybody's feelings? I don't know what this is, but it added emphasis. He always says that he wants to be friends. He considers me a good friend. However, I do not think he's being a good friend because in my perspective, friends don't just talk to the other person when one person feels like it. Recently, he's asked me to hang out. Not me, her. I feel conflicted because I still care about him a lot and I miss talking to him regularly. I have always had a problem saying that. I think my tongue just taps out. I miss talking to him regularly, but I feel like he will continue to disappoint me with his sporadic actions. I don't know if I should just straight up tell him that he's not being a good friend, excuse me, or if I just should keep my mouth shut and do nothing. All right. Regularly. Somebody once told me, Mike, you don't have to be friends with everybody. I wonder what happened to them. We don't really talk anymore. If you really want somebody as your friend, you have to talk to them. Are you really even friends with somebody you can't talk about your friendship with? Would keep philosophers busy for a little while, I think. Sometimes I feel like I have no right to complain about things that I'm doing nothing to fix. So it's either like you gotta completely let it go for real, or just say everything that you feel and gauge the person's response. And definitely, like, have the conversation face to face. You figure out a lot about a person by fucking looking at them, turns out. I've never turned to the person next to me and said, hey, what do you think this means? After somebody looked me in the eyes and told me something. You always just kind of know. Do you want to be friends with somebody you could trust and look at, or somebody who's good at texting? Either way, if you feel like it's worth it, definitely talk to them. You're just going back and forth in your own head, and all that does is stress you out. It's like a ping pong game. And like most other ping pong games, it doesn't matter. You guys might have a nice conversation and he might have some big, long, pleasant sounding answer. Then things might change for a little while for the better or worse. But at least you didn't leave anything unsaid, which only makes these things longer. Also, it may not be so black and white. It's not always about like, I am friends with this person. I am not friends with this person. Sometimes you just need a break from people because people are fucking exhausting. Take a day off a little bit. Take a little year a little bit. Keep things nice. My mom always said, you never know when you're gonna run into somebody again. And that's 100% true. Just at the base level, your friends are always supposed to make you feel good. So if you could look at somebody and say, that person makes me feel good, then they're probably worth talking to. Speak up. Go out. Have fun. Move on. Oh, also your little Facebook thing says that you're a singer-songwriter. So keep in mind that if you cut all the problematic people out of your life, you're fucking gonna have nothing to write about. Ace again today. Never have X again this way. Cause the sunny side up. It's gross. Lastly, keep in mind that everybody is different. You never know if somebody has something going on. You don't know. So maybe someday he'll want to be your friend and then you make the choice whether or not you want that in your life. But for now, fucking take a little break a little bit. Hey everybody. My name's Mike Falzone, and I'd just like to thank you so much for coming here and spending some time with me. It's so cool when you do that, and I put out new videos every Tuesday and every Friday, and I just want to say that thank you so much, and I appreciate it so much. I think part of me was just sad that the coffee was gone, and I'm like, now I'm going to have to throw out this whole cup. There's no other use for this cup. Maybe I could recycling.